A classic 4th of July celebration is off the table this year on Folly Beach. City officials announced yesterday that the annual fireworks show was canceled due to weather concerns. Tessa, many people told me that safety is a top-of-mind issue while bicycling. And while roads and paths are getting safer in the Holy City, advocates say there is still plenty of work to be done. Tessa, the answer may vary on who you ask, but if you live in West Ashley, you know this project is a long time coming. Demolition on the old Big Lots building is set to begin as early as next week. And this weekend is a time to celebrate, and a lot of celebrating happens right on Low Country waters. But despite ongoing efforts, the waterways may not be as safe as you think. Tonight's event and the panel of speakers aim to honor and remember the Emmanuel 9, while also continuing the discussion about racial equality and justice. Tessa, South Carolina Democrats held a town hall focusing on legislative efforts to close the loophole, which elected officials say was the reason a white supremacist was able to obtain a gun, leading to the murders at Mother Emanuel. First at 6, protesters in North Charleston today making their opposition to the current administration heard. Multiple groups are taking turns to speak on President Trump's recent policies, including the Big Beautiful Bill. Sarah Toppy is a 4th grade teacher at Angel Oak Elementary. She founded the Teacher Care Club, working to help teachers outside of the classroom. Partnering with the South Carolina Education Association, the week shined a light on areas where educators may be struggling and how lawmakers are trying to help. June 17th, 2015, 9 people were killed during a Bible study here at Mother Emanuel AME Church. Now, 10 years later, tonight people are gathering again to honor them. Bill, a large crowd turned out to learn more about Dorchester County's plan for improving traffic on Dorchester Road. At one point, there was a line out the door. Construction is still years away, but the county is looking to hear feedback from the public. The state Senate approved new gun regulations on Thursday. One change picked up momentum after the death of 3 first responders in Burnsville. That was the big ticket legislation, but there were 2 other gun bills passed alongside it. And as we talked about earlier in the show, we are still experiencing drought conditions despite all this rain we've been getting. So we really can't afford a break from this rain. That's for sure. As much as we want it, we can't afford it. The $500 million program gave money to those working in sectors like healthcare, food service, and public transit throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. But now new findings show many recipients didn't actually qualify. Tessa, it's called Operation Dry Water. Authorities say it enforces and educates people about voting under the influence. But with the 4th of July's reputation of being connected with drinking and boating, the weekend calls for heightened enforcement. Cyclists do say that they are excited about a major safety initiative. City leaders broke ground on the Ashley River Crossing Bridge earlier this year, and they hope to open it to the public within the next 2 years. Working for you, Jessie Klinger, News 4. Tessa, I spoke with the locals who were either stuck in traffic on the bridges or locked down in their homes and businesses as this situation unfolded. Some tell me it's unthinkable that something like this could happen so close to home.
I've lived in Charleston 37 years and never seen anything like this.
It was hectic. It was worrisome.
A community shaken.
But you hate to hear about any kind of violence of that nature anywhere, much less out here on the islands, and of anything happening to women and children.
Well, you don't expect it. I mean, here, this little peaceful oasis in the world, and somehow crime comes here. So I guess we can expect any place in the world this will happen.
Stuck in their homes or in their cars.
Yes, we were coming across Isle of Palms connector and probably been on there for about an hour and 20 minutes.
I mean, when these 2 bridges are shut down, I mean, it's gridlock around here. So we just got to do what you can do and pray for everybody.
Regardless of where they were, fear didn't come to mind.
Thought about how wonderful our law enforcement is, that they are checking the cars coming off, so I was fine.
Thankful for those who serve and protect the community.
I would just like to put a big shout out to the first responders for doing a fantastic job and letting everybody know what was going on, So they did an awesome job as usual, and we're very fortunate to have them and to live with them and work with them.
Law enforcement also says they're thankful to the public for their patience and cooperation throughout the day. Working for you, Jessie Klinger, News 4. People gathered and participated in a Bible study focusing on how people can honor and remember the Emmanuel 9 through their faith.
The Emmanuel 9 are part of that great cloud of witnesses, faithful servants whose lives reflected Christ's call to love a stranger.
Members of the Mother Emanuel congregation and visitors coming together to learn from the lives and legacies of the Emmanuel 9.
How do I lean on the witnesses, those who have lived before me, those testimonies that have gone before me? How can I continue realistically to learn from them and then use that to help me grow and help me become a better member of our collective community.
Senior Pastor Eric Manning focusing the Bible study on remembrance, forgiveness, healing, and unity. Some driving a long way to participate.
I live 2 hours from here, so ordinarily I wouldn't be coming on Wednesday night for a Bible study, but this being the anniversary week, it was very important to me.
A personal experience for others.
Mom was actually the one leading the Bible study that night, so this event is extra special for me because of what happened and what she was doing when it happened.
Reverend Manning shared how people can honor their memory by embodying the spirit of their faith and how they led lives rooted in gospel.
I would like for people to learn more about the Emmanuel 9 so that you can pull from how they lived their lives so we can try to be better people and learn from how they walked. Their walk with faith.
The message spreading across denominations.
I think this whole faith community has, from the evening of the shootings, taught us a lot of lessons about how to grieve with nobility and just simply how to love people, respect people, hurt deeply, but also carry on God's work.
I know my mom is pleased. I feel like she's looking down. She wouldn't want us to be sad. She would want us to be in Bible study and learn more about God.
Attendees receiving a bracelet as a reminder to follow in their footsteps.
We were handing out the bracelets just as a point of reference so that people will remember the Emmanuel 9 and the survivors therein, as well as remembering that we should all be a light in the pathway of darkness.
The group only had time to discuss remembrance. Pastor Manning says they will pick up with forgiveness at next week's Bible study. In Charleston, I'm Jessie Klinger.